Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in this video I do want to go over some tips and tricks for the brand new Moonshiner role that hopefully will allow you guys to level up as quick as possible. Before we kind of get into the video itself, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And also don't forget to hit that bell so you guys get notified each and every single time that I do drop a video just like this one. I try to help you guys make as much money, gold, and XP, and obviously rank up as quickly as possible with all three, now four of the roles here in Red Dead Online. So if that's something that you guys are looking forward to, then you know what to do. I do play a lot of other games here on the channel as well, and I do have a website which is gamercorey.com so that you guys can go ahead and submit some funny videos or whatever type of videos you guys would like to me, whether it's Red Dead or another game. You can submit that to me over at my website, gamercorey.com, and that link will be down in the description. But anyway, I am currently a rank 10, and I was able to do that relatively quickly here in Red Dead Online. So I want to go over some of the things that allowed me to actually become a rank 10 with the Moonshiner role as quick as possible. And some of the video footage that I'm going to be showing to you guys is actually from earlier stages. And I'm just going to give you guys some tips and tricks of things that I found throughout my playing on this role. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. It took me a little bit of time to get all the recordings together and obviously become a rank 10 before I could actually truly put this together. But now that we have access to a lot of the upgrades that we can fully have, which is a majority of them now, as soon as I actually get back to my shack, I'll actually be able to purchase the polished copper kit or whatever it's actually called. And with a Twitch Prime and Social Club accounts linked, I should be able to get that completely for free. I'll just have to unlock it using the tokens. So super excited for that. But anyway, let's go ahead and kind of break down some of the tips and tricks that I've learned. Hopefully you guys can follow and you guys will be able to level up as quickly as possible with the Moonshiner role. So one of the very first tips that I can give to you guys is try to be in a posse as much as possible when you are doing the moonshine business. Now you guys, if you saw that real quickly, I had 20 bottles in my posse that I was able to sell. And it's going to go through the cutscene. This is the only exception to this rule. I'm currently in a posse with one other friend right now, and we're going to do this delivery. And what's going to happen, as soon as this little cutscene goes down, I am literally going to get the black screen of death. And that's basically what I'm going to call it, because it will get stuck on a black screen, and all you're going to see is the revolver icon just rotating around, or it's just going to basically be stuck there. And that's all that I was able to see for quite some time, which is rather unfortunate. Well, also, when I did help my friend in his posse, he got stuck on Marcel. So he could see me moving around, he could see Marcel moving around, but he couldn't go anywhere. So basically, I get out of the posse. So I had my friend, I closed out of the application, came back into the application, and my moonshine business was still all full and ready to be sold. So that's perfect. That actually worked out okay. And you can actually see right here that my friend is actually no longer active inside of my posse anymore. So at this point, now I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And you're going to see that I literally have no issues with this at all. So I'm hoping that this is something that Rockstar figures out and that they actually address here in maybe one of the next couple like Tuesday updates, or maybe just an update that will happen at some point. But it's rather unfortunate that either one, you get stuck on a black screen, or you get stuck on Marcel with no words, no nothing. You can't hear anything, and it's literally just like frozen in time. So basically after that cutscene, what would happen is you just get stuck on Marcel, and then you're not able to do anything. And now you're going to see that as soon as I got out of my posse after I reloaded the application, everything is perfectly fine, and I can deliver my moonshine as normal. And you're going to see that at this point, when you do deliver this is just a week, because I was a lower rank at this point, a weak moonshine level, I'm still going to generate a decent amount of moonshine experience points. You can see that I was 800. Now at this point, as soon as you get done with doing that delivery, you want to go back and do another one. Now, if you have access to the average moonshine, then I definitely recommend that you do that, because you're going to get paid almost double, and it only takes 15 minutes longer. So you might as well do that as an option. Now, in between all of that, as soon as you're done getting your prep work for it, now we're back into Posse. You can see my friend is standing right next to me. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do some of the Moonshine bootlegger missions, and you're going to want to do them as much as possible. The reason that you're going to want to do them as much as possible is two things. One, it gets you 300 to 400 experience points for the Moonshiner role every time that you do this, and on top of that, it actually lowers the cost to actually make the moonshine as well. So the normal price is $60. Every time that you actually do some of these missions, it should lower it like $10 or so. I've actually had it where a couple of my moonshine operations are completely for free because I have done so many bootlegger missions as possible. So you're going to see that that mission was completed, and we actually generated a decent amount of XP for the Moonshiner role. Now you can see that now we're going right to my friend's posse. Now I'm in his posse, and we're at his shack, and now he's going to start a Moonshiner bootlegger mission, and that's another way that you guys can get a lot of experience points. So when you're waiting for your moonshine to brew, and he's waiting or she's waiting for their moonshiner to brew, you can actually just help each other do moonshine business, the bootlegger mission. So you do yours, you quit the posse, join theirs, do theirs, and then you can just keep bouncing back and forth, because typically at that point the time frame should allow you to actually get into another bootlegger mission. Now, this is an example of one of the many bootlegger missions that are out there. This is to start a brawl. Now, it's probably going to depend on where you're at, depending on what shack you own, one of the 5. So it's going to be a little bit different as far as where you're going to be going to in a bar. But this is basically brawling with other moonshiners. There's other ones where you're going to have to start a field on fire. You might have to blow up other moonshiners. You might have to take out revenue agents. Sometimes it's one location. Sometimes it's 2 locations. Those are the majority of the ones that I've had, and I do like the variety that they offer. I'm hoping that as time goes, there'll be more options for us to participate in some of the Moonshiner bootlegger missions, or there'll be more variety. The other ones that have happened to me is kind of an unknown, like the bar or the saloon in Van Horn has called Maggie and asked for help, and basically you're going and you're delivering somebody that's drunk back to their home or to a hotel. I've actually done that in Van Horn, and he basically collapses right outside of the bar. You have to pick him up, put him on your horse, and then take them. But there's a lot of variety that I do like, and I really do enjoy it. The ones that are probably the most boring are the ones where you have to go to the bar and then do something with one of the drunk people. I like the brawling. I like taking out the revenue agents. The brawling is probably my favorite, but that is kind of what it is. And that's all part of the bootlegger mission, so try to do them as much as you possibly can. As soon as one is offered, either with a friend or with your posse, I recommend that you do them right away. Like I said, 2 reasons. One, your mesh is actually going to be a lot cheaper, and you're going to get like 300 to 400 experience points each time you complete it. And they only take, like 7 minutes at most to complete. So it's a better way to basically save money on some of the moonshine. So, and the other thing that I really want to let you guys know is to loot everybody that you can, whether it's the revenue agents, whether it's the people at the saloon here, anybody that you can loot while you're on a moonshiner run or a mission or a delivery for the moonshine. You need to loot everybody. The reason for that is you're going to find winter berries, which is essential for some of the brews. The other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to get like Caribbean rum, which you saw that. You're going to get the evergreen huckleberries. You're going to get things like that. You're going to get the canned peaches, the apricots, whatever it might need. It's everything that you're going to need in order to do that, so you don't have to go and either buy it yourself or go and find the spots to pick. And at some point, I will have a video letting you guys know some of the best locations to find some of the additional ingredients. So at this point, I recommend that you guys keep all the Caribbean rum that you can, because it is one of the higher level moonshine batches that you can make. So it's probably going to generate a good amount of money because you are using an antique alcohol bottle for that batch. The other thing that you guys can see here on the screen is I definitely recommend that you guys do all of the missions, because they will net you a decent amount of XP by doing these. And what's really nice about doing the missions is you don't have to ride from your shack all the way to the mission. It pretty much puts you right outside of where you need to begin that mission. In this mission specifically, I had to basically go find some explosives, and then I had to ride down to Lagros and then destroy some of the moonshine stills. So there's a lot of variety going on, and I really do enjoy the Moonshiner role. But that's basically how I was able to level up very, very quickly. One is I tried to save myself as much money as possible by doing the bootlegger missions, because every one that you do brings it down a little bit. Looting everybody, because that's going to save you money or time, depending on if you get like the canned. You can get apples, peaches, things like that. You can get all the different herbs that you're going to need for the distill. And you can even get them off of the revenue agents as well. And you're going to find a lot of other alcohol bottles along the way, but not antique alcohol bottles, but like Warma Run, Kentucky bourbon, things like that are all available for the taking if you guys do loot everybody. So I just want to bring everybody that, let everybody know about that. And as soon as you are done with a moonshine delivery, go back, start another one, and then do a bootlegger mission or a mission, and just keep like rotating it. And that's all I've been able to do. And it does not take very long to level up this role in the slightest. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of these tips and tricks, please let me know. If you guys have anything that you guys would like to add to the role itself, please let me know by putting a comment down below or getting in touch with me directly. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video and found it at least helpful in some fashion or another. And if you guys did, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would tell me that you want to me to continue making these types of videos so that you guys can get the most out of the Moonshiner role and other roles here in Red Dead Online. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.